All right, guys, and welcome back to my channel, also Gunner. I hope you're keeping well, guys. Sorry about the late draw to the game there, guys. Yeah, it looks like Arsenal have scored right from the kickoff. Through Uefa, right at the beginning. Arsenal 1. Kairat 0. There you go, guys. Right at the start of the game, Arsenal get a goal. Hard to believe. 2 minutes in. I wasn't even tuned in to get, still trying to get the stream started. But it's 2-0, guys. Happy days. Wasn't expecting it, yeah. The defeat to United was sobering. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, we're back in it. 1-0, 2 minutes in. Jokeris with the goal, guys. We're 1-0 up. Rising up to sea view. Everything that did not happen against United is happening against them. Still look to be in control. Well, there's a penalty check, eh? Maybe Calafiori committed a foul. Oh, shit. I'm probably going to be given a penalty. Calafiori looks concerned. Oh, they're going to VAR. I think maybe Calafiori is giving away a penalty here. They're going to VAR. It doesn't look good. It's kind of funny. Was it a foul by Calafiori? Yeah, he dragged him back in the penalty box. That looks like a penalty to me. That looks like a penalty to me anyway for Kairat. That looks like a clear penalty to me anyway. Calafiori dragged him back in the penalty box. Yeah, it had to be. It had to be a penalty. It was a bad foul. Calafiori dragged him back by the jersey in the penalty box. He was all over him. Yeah, that's a penalty. Calafiori knew it when he did the foul. He knew it was going to be a penalty. Why play games? You know what I mean? He knew. He fucking fouled him. Sorry for my language, guys. Penalty to Kairat, guys. There could be 2 goals within 6 minutes. There we go. Well, David Raya, guys, of course, he's been rested. The horror show against Man United. This could be 1-1. Yeah, great goal. 1-1. And Kairat are back in it. And Arsenal only have themselves to blame. Madness of Calafiori. California got a yellow, guys, and he gave away a penalty. That's all there is to say about it. Hilarious. We were 1-0 up through Jokerish, guys. I think before that, Calafiori did the foul for a penalty. And when Martinelli's on the field, guys, playing on the left-hand side, of course. Calafiori's at the back. Kepa's in goal. Raya being rested. As he puts the corner in, but cleared. In it goes again. Well defended. Calafiori embarrassing himself with an awful shot. Oh, yeah, Martinelli almost got through, guys. Arsenal trying to build. The domestic season in Kazakhstan came to an end late October. Here come Kairat. Arsenal battling back. Martinelli wins it. Skelly. Is it 12 minutes in, guys? There's already been 2 goals. Jokerit netted for Arsenal first, and then Kairat got a penalty thanks to the absolute stupidness of Calafiori. With a dumb tackle. Oh, just kept away from Jokerit. She's sniffing about for another goal, guys. He likes scoring against shit teams. Kairat have the ball back. Calafiori, nice play. Quick feet. Ben White, Benny Blanco. Plays it through. Jokerit, he's hunting. Havertz. Oh, what a hammer from Havertz. And that's how you do it. 2-1. Havertz is back, guys. Arsenal 2. Kairat 1. Arsenal 2, Kairat 1. Jokerit with the first. Havertz with the second. And here it goes Jokerit again. Havertz. Eze. Quick feet. Turns. He's looking for it. Where Havertz is delighted to be playing back football, guys, after a year. It was steady with a little ball through. Set up Calafiori getting in the muddle. Norgard. Ben White. Benny Blanco. Also to Kairat 1. Yeah, we got shown up against Man United there, for sure. It's a very disappointing performance and a very disappointing result. And I mean, I'm not gonna take away from Manchester United and their resurgence under Michael Carrick. They beat City, they beat us, but our performance was below par. And if we're going to have any hope of going for the league, and I'd be perfectly honest now, that's not good enough. I don't think we'll win the league this season. It's not because of one game. It's not a knee-jerk reaction to losing against Man United. The best team won. There's no doubt about that. They played fantastic. We were below par, but they played fantastic. It's just the fact that that's the kind of game that you need to get something out of it. And if you don't, you're not worthy to be champions. In my opinion, you need to be winning those games, the more difficult games, and that was a difficult game. And United are back on form, and we did not rise to the occasion. We knew that they were going to be that we were going to be up against it. We knew that they were resurgent, full of confidence, full of goals, and we knew what to expect. And we fell short by a long, long way. It wasn't 3-2, guys, really. It was 3-2 in the scoreline. But for me, it was worse than that. So that's all I'm going to say about it anyway. I just feel that we had to do better, and we didn't. And it was very disappointing. And like I said, it's a game that we had to win to prove our title credentials, not just because of the win, not just for confidence, not because to get one over on United, because if you want to be champions, you got to be winning those games. You need to be at that level. I mean, how can we win the league after losing at home to United and honestly think that we're the best team in the country? They showed us up. They showed us up big time, man. They showed us up for what we are. Lacking a leader in the difficult games. I think that's fair to say. It's fair to say. I mean, anyone that says any different, they don't know what we're talking about. They're not a real fan if they can't see that. You know what I mean? They just want success. If they can't call it straight and see it as it is, tell it as it is, they're not a real fan, in my opinion. Because any real Arsenal fan looking at that performance against United, we don't deserve to be champions if we can't win a game like that. We have to win that game. Don't deserve to be champions if we can't beat them at home. And we'll be champions, but in the back of our minds, we'll know that they beat us on our home turf. To be a champion, you need to win those games to be worthy of it. And we were miles away. The score was only one goal in the difference, but to be honest, they were far better than us. And in the second half, I mean, say no more, say no more. Shocking. Awful. That's it, guys. And that's actually looking on the positive side of it. Because if anybody knows me, I'm the most positive minded person you'd ever know, you'd ever meet. But that kind of crap. Can't stay quiet with that going on. Oscar wins it. He's looking for support. Norgar's inside him. Switches it to Calafiori, who's playing a central defensive role. He's right on the halfway line, Calafiori, right in the centre of the pitch to Norgard. Norgard, little cheeky ball through. Nice pass. They get it. Kairat, but Arsenal recycle it. Havertz, Jokeris just past the post. Very close to a third goal. He tried to hit squeeze it in at the near post. The ball was bobbling a bit. He swung a leg at it, just past the post. The Arsenal fans raised their voices. A little bit of confidence being built up by Arsenal here. Yeah, let's get the win. If we win by more than 2, we'll be the first team in the history of the Champions League to win 10 in a row by more than 2 goals. I said the knockout stages, guys. The helter skelter. That's where the real shit was going on. Pardon my language. Just the ball through. Madueke. We've got Madueke and we've got Eze, guys. He almost got goal side of Lewis Bata. Jorginho with the turn, but takes another play. Kairat crowned Kazakhstan champions for the second time in succession. Look, they're doing alright for themselves, huh? They're doing alright for themselves. Got chicken nuggets. Here we go. A bit of a shicky mickey going on. There's the ball. Turns like a little eel, little squat man. There's the ball through. Kicked away. Madueke. Mad physical. Gets it. Makes a run. Cuts back. Nice. Good play by the big man. Calafiori looks left. It was Skelly. Quick. They're in. Oh. Jokeres just under the bar. Skied it straight over. Jokeres is sick as a dog there, guys. He knows he should have put that away. He knew he should have done better. He's as sick as a dog after missing that. He knew he should have done better. It is what it is. How about no Skilly? Calafiori. It was Skilly. Eze. Burns looks at it. Plays the ball. Puts the ball back. Hey, Eze. Quick feet. Madueke. Turn the pace. Lewis Matza stops him. It's over a corner. Here it comes, the set piece specialist. Let's smash this one into the roof of the net. Great play by Madueke. Just admiring my little mustache there, guys, and my beard. Got a little bit of cheeky going on. All right. There's a Madueke. Oi. Brilliant from Madueke. Tricking his way through, turning, guys, twisting. Crazy. Turning and twisting like crazy, Madueke. Such skill. Flew through like a rocket. Look at that touch. Like an octopus. Twisting and turning, guys, legs akimbo, and so effective and so quick in tight areas. That's Madueke, guys. He's got a lot in his locker. Fiore with the foot on Jorginho. He's looking a bit ring rusty as the old Calafiori. He's looking a bit rough around the edges. Excuse me. But Oh, you Kairat, stop it. Top it off. They have it on the right hand side. Calafiori's in there like a flash and loses it dangerously on the halfway line. Calafiori's a little bit ring rusty, guys. He needs to kind of sharpen up a little bit. He's a bit off the pace. And let's see what happens. He looks a bit ring rusty though. He looks a bit off the pace. I actually meant to do, I meant to see what time I'm working tomorrow. I was up at 4:45 this morning, guys, so feeling it a bit. Maybe alright. 1 second. Let me see when I'm working tomorrow. Yeah. I'm working at 7:30. The other person is working at 6:30. Havertz as a Jokeres, who was Skelly over the bar. Oi, Skelly miles wide. We're winning. That's all that matters. Jesus. Just bit my tongue. That was painful. Three one. Oh, outside. Goal check there. See, was that really a goal? Two of the players talking to each other. Three one. Okay, 3-1. Martinelli. All right, we're 3-1 up. Martinelli. Here we go again. Duckerish. He never has any luck in front of goal, I swear. Fury on the halfway line. Moving forward with the ball. Plays it to the right. Havertz has been doing well for us guys. Gyökeres with the first, Havertz with the second, Martinelli with the third. Havertz just onside for his in the build up to Martinelli's goal. It was 3-1 to the Gunners. Gyökeres, Havertz, and Martinelli. Kairat, in fairness, guys, their season is over. Yeah, it starts again in March. They've only played like 2 games in 3 months. Gyökeres, he never has any luck. I swear to God. Gyökeres never has any luck. Great clearance. "41 minutes gone, guys. 3-1 to the Gunners. We're looking good. Not bad, not bad. Can't complain, can't complain." Arsenal 3, Kairat 1. Approaching half time. It's a cold night in North London, guys. Eze, twisting and turning. Plays it neatly. Havertz. Lewis Skelly. Havertz again. Skelly to the right. Great ball. Madueke. He's full of tricks. Lightning fast feet. Teasing, tormenting Jorginho. Arsenal holding possession. Mosquera. Calafiori. Where's Lewis Skelly? Skelly again. Madueke. Trying Mosquera. I mean, Calafiori, Mosquera plays it to the right. Madueke gives it back. Mosquera again. Calafiori. Martinelli shoots. Not bad, not bad. Trying to find the top corner. It's the ball headed back. And again, kick clear. Headed back. It's the ball across. Through again. Oi. One of the Kairat players, I think, got caught late. He looks pretty hurt. Oi, Madueke. Flattened Jorginho there. Absolutely poleaxed him. It was like an elbow into the back, into the centre of the back. He looked painful. He's gone down like a sack of spuds, like a bag of potatoes. Approaching half time, guys, a minute of time added on to be played. Jorginho's on the sideline, he looks okay. He's back on. Arsenal clear. Madueke, brilliant. So quick. They just managed to close the door on him. He was breaking on the halfway line. Nice little bit of skill, tricky. He's a tricky customer, Madueke. Try to wriggle free. Stadium looking a little bit empty tonight, guys, but it's not exactly like the highest profile game we'll ever see. 11 flashbacks after that loss to Man United at the Emirates at the weekend, guys. My God. That was one of the worst performances from Arsenal I've ever seen in my life. Take nothing away from United, yeah, they're on the up. That was a little bit dangerous, huh? High boot. Free to Kairat. It was a high boot, dangerous. Jorginho flattened. And there we go. 3-1 half time, guys. Can't complain. Just stretching out my back, guys. Sorry, we'll see you. See you for the start to the second half, yeah? Take it easy. Alright, I'm back, guys. The second half is about to start. Big up to my man Stapes. Been following the channel for a long time. Thanks for the comment, man. I appreciate it. And I hope you're keeping well, yeah? And if you're at the game, enjoy. I hope you're there with your son and you're both enjoying it. If not, I hope you're both keeping well and you're enjoying it on the TV. Big up, Damon, man. What's going on? I hope you're keeping well, huh? Hope you're keeping well, guys. If you haven't already, come check out this man's channel, yeah? Damon's Footy Blogs. Yeah, still licking our wounds after the game at the weekend, Damon, bro. They lost to United. It was a absolute disaster. Jesus, it wasn't just one game. I mean, it was just more than that. It was terrible. Oh, the guy not around for his aerial threat, but there you go. It was a header in. Kairat building from the back. I think this could be a real hammering for them, yeah. Not to sound too arrogant as an outside fan, yeah, but it's just their season ended in October. They played like 2 games in 3 months, I think. I mean, starts again in March. Like the Irish League starts in March as well, like. But I mean, they not got much practice. They haven't had much. It's just is he looking for the run on Madueke? I would have it back. They need to be very careful, yeah. Oy. They almost got pulled out of position there, Kairat. Gave the ball away sloppily. Almost got punished. It was Skilly. Arsenal build again. Rice for Odegaard. Here we go. 3-1 to the Gunners. Odegaard looking to find a little bit of space that Havertz did great ball in towards Jokeris, but the defender gets it clear. Just ball up the field. Kairat keep losing it in just like areas they shouldn't be. And it's so dangerous. Norgard, Lewis Skelly, Mosquera. Odegaard wants it, gets it. He's looking up, pulling the strings in the midfield, plays it to the right. It's Madueke, back to Odegaard. Skilly back to Kepa. Right, of course, seeing this one out, guys. Sitting this one out. Having a break. Alright. Sorry about that. It's not half time, guys. Just changed it there. Arsenal 3. Kairat 1. Chris got the first goal. All the goals in the first half, guys. Chris got the first goal. Havertz got the second, and Martinelli got the third. That's another corner. Luis Mata got it against Ben White. Alright. There we go. Benny Blanco. Madueke. Odegaard. Odegaard trying to separate the ball through. Is a little back heel. Norgard plays to the left. Skilly. Terrible weather here in Switzerland at the moment, guys. Dark mornings and dark nights. But yeah, spring and summer will be coming soon. Skelly with the ball in. Madueke, oh, great shot. Good save. Good hit by Madueke. Thunderous. To wait for it to come down and he smacked it and he's enjoying it out to Madueke. It's pro football, guys. It's a high level. And as we found out at the weekend, we're not the best team in the league. Will we be champions? My opinion, we won't. Nargard making a nuisance. Here comes Martinelli. Kairat doing everything to get the ball away, defending manfully in fairness to them. They're giving it everything. If Arsenal gave that much effort against United, we would have probably won. But there you go. If they don't improve, they never will. If they don't do it this season, they never will. That improvement. Patrick Vieira called out the mentality of the squad. I think that's fair. The mentality of the team. We're lacking a few leaders. I think that's fair because we are. Patrick Vieira is Arsenal true and true. Yeah, he's not looking to have a go at anyone. He's telling it as it is. People have said it a long time. But when you hear it from a former player that won everything with us, I think it's. I think obviously then. When you hear it from a former player, you actually hear it from a former player, that he thinks the mentality of the team is not good. Then it is what it is. As it shoots it across, oi, ripping cross there. So much power. Why didn't he just shoot that goal when he put so much power into it? I think he just hit it at the goal if that was the case, because he absolutely smashed the ball. Would have made more sense. Man, I don't know. That defeat to United was a real sickener. I don't want to dwell on it again, but we don't deserve to be champions after a defeat like that. I'm being serious now. I mean, I saw the team in Milan recently because I'm living close to Milan. I'm living in Switzerland. Yeah, it's it's very close to Milan, but we don't deserve to win the league with that kind of performance against United. No, like I said, I saw the team in Milan in the Champions League beat a good Inter Milan team. Rode the luck a little bit, but they got away with it. But against United at home, like if they can't deal with the pressure and the nerves and the expectation, then they don't deserve to be champions. I mean, take nothing away from United. They played fantastic. Also against Man City, they played out of their skins. They played brilliant. But Arsenal did not turn up at all. They did not show up for the game. They did not make a game of it. It was 3-2, but to be honest, it could have been 3 or 4-0. We got some very lucky goals to kind of drag ourselves back into it. In the end, we were beaten easily with the third goal. I mean, all the United goals were emphatic. You know what I mean? They were smashed in. Um, so, yeah, I mean, we don't deserve to be champions after losing a game like that. And it's not just one game. That was the acid test. How far have the team come? Do they have the necessary? Yeah. And it was a third game without a win, in a row in the league. It just tells me that we don't have the necessary strength to be champions. That's what I saw. It was the acid test. Yeah, it wasn't just one game. It was a big loss. So I don't know. That's how I see things anyway. That's how I see things. It's pretty much that. Done and done. So yeah. Is what it is. Odegaard, quick ball, Havertz. Odegaard again, looking up, looking for movement. As the ball across. Lewis Skelly, Martinelli. It's a throw to Arsenal. Martinelli with the throw in. See what he can do. Mosquera. He's in the centre circle, guys. Building up the play. Not bad. It's the ball across. Mosquera again. Madueke. Nice ball. Nice by Odegaard. Little angle pass. Looking to slip Martinelli through. But nothing happening. Madueke. Sorry, Eze. Martinelli. So but that goes just let one rip. Kairat, Arsenal stop it, Norgard, back to Madueke. And yeah, Benny Blanco doing his bit for the team, doing a foul. Ah well, it'd be worse. We've seen worse fouls. All the people watching, big up guys. Hit the like for me, hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah, I've been up since I was up at 4:45 this morning, guys. So after this, I'm gonna go to bed. Long day at work. Tomorrow I'm working the whole day, 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. 13 hours. So I'll be on the go for like 14 hours or more. Yeah. But then the next day I'm only working till 10. Then the next day I'm only working till 11. But then my weekend, going to see FC Basel play on Sunday with their new trainer, ex-Arsenal coach, Stefan Lichtsteiner, has been appointed the manager of FC Bayern, FC Basel. So Stefan Lichtsteiner is the new coach with Swiss Super League team FC Basel, who still have hopes of winning the title this season. So they had a good win last time against FC Zurich, here in Zurich. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But for sure, it's going to be an interesting weekend. Yeah, Arsenal playing first on Saturday, Basel playing on Sunday. Want to see some live football. Can't beat live football, guys. They're making 2 subs, guys. 70 minutes gone. The game winding down. Let me charge my phone. Battery needs to be charged, please. I have a new phone, but still, don't charge it up. I'm in bed. Hey, how are you again? I hope you're keeping well, huh? Nice to hear from you again, huh? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a nice week. All right, guys. 3-1 to Arsenal. 70 minutes gone. It's 4-1 full time. Yes. Hopefully. It's a corner, guys. Madueke going to take it near post. Yeah, I'm okay. A little bit tired. I've been up since like 4:45 in the morning. And tomorrow I'm working like 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. So it's like a 13 hour. But I'm doing all right. The next 2 days then after that are short days, 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. and then I go home. Ex-Arsenal player Stefan Lechsteiner has been actually named the new coach of FC Basel here in Switzerland. So I'm going to see them play on Sunday against the league leader Sion. So there should be a reaction from the team. Yeah. Madueke, great play. Brilliant run. Tried to get it to Eze, who was standing there like a statue. Yeah, I need some sleep. I look it, right? I look it as well, you know what I mean? I need a bit of sleep, but I haven't slept so far, so when I do get into bed in a minute, I'm going to be absolutely out. You know what I mean? Out for the count. Excuse me. Liverpool on fire now. Yeah, what's the score? But yeah, when I do get to bed tonight, I'm going to have a good sleep because I haven't slept. So if you slept during the day, then you probably couldn't sleep at night. So I didn't sleep. I'm going to have a sound sleep. Switch off. All right, 18 minutes to go, guys. 3-1. Arsenal fans supporting the team, singing loud. 5-0. Fuck. Yeah, after the game at the weekend, guys, it was just one match. The loss against Manchester United at home at the Emirates, but it could have been 3 or 4-0 in my opinion. We were lucky with the 2 goals we got. But it's games like that you need to win if you want to be champions. Looking weak. Even Patrick Vieira, people call out the mentality of the team, and you know what, you would hear this and that and the other, but when a former gunner, an Arsenal legend, one of our best ever players, a great leader on the field, Patrick Vieira, when he says that he questions the mentality of the team, you have to take note there. And people that don't, they're not real fans. They're not, because they don't care about the club. It's now or never with the team, now or never for Arteta. If it doesn't happen this season, I honestly believe it never will under Arteta. So people need to bear that in mind. And I'm not overreacting. It was a big game where we needed to show a bit of resolve and a bit of determination against a very good team that are full of confidence right now. And we just let them do what they wanted. So I know. Bro, we are coming for the title. Yes, maybe so, but from an Arsenal point of view, best of luck to United for the rest of the season. Yeah, I mean that. Best of luck to Man United for the rest of the season. They've had a tough time recently. Now they're getting their shit together. But just from an Arsenal point of view, I mean, that game was the real test there. And we knew what to expect. We knew we were going up against one of the best teams. Probably the most informed Premier League team at the moment. And we didn't turn up yet. We didn't show up. It was just, and we let them walk all over us. So if we want to be champions, we think we have a chance. You've got to win games like that, yeah. You've got to assert your authority and try to dominate it like they did to us. And we just didn't do that. So yeah, do I think we can win the league this season after that performance? I think it's just beyond us. I think there'll be other games to come and we're going to struggle because of that kind of thing. So I think it won't be this year. It's not just one game, yeah, it was the acid test. How far has the team progressed? They failed miserably in that match. That is the honest to God truth of it. So, you got the hopes up this season the way things were. Maybe we had a real chance. blah, blah, blah. And now we're back down to earth with a bang after that performance against United. So, can't get away from it, guys. There has to be that much progression that we can actually go and do something in games like that. The team has not progressed so much. So we need to take it on the chin. It is what it is. It is what it is. Gabriel Jesus coming on, guys. He believes in Jesus. We needed Jesus against United. He didn't turn up. Straight up. Who is that? Jesus and some tiny little guy. Martinelli coming off and Jesus coming on. Martinelli and Jokeres going off. Jesus coming on. And who's the little guy with him? Brando Bailey Joseph. He's 17. He's been at the club since the age of 8. Wow. That's what it takes to be a pro, guys. You know, even starting out at this guy's level, he's 17. He's been in Arsenal since he was 8. That's all you need to know. It's tough to make it. Good play by Kairat. Sally back off. They have it at the back. But they're playing it nicely around. Good football. Ooh, but way too open in the midfield. And Eze gets it. They've lost it again, Kairat, and they're kind of giving up hope. Some of the players that are just tired now. They've just been running back defending the whole game. Sure, they'd like to go on a break forward. Defending like that the whole time is tiring. Spurs 2-0. Spurs are going to be relegated this season. Good chance Spurs being relegated, I think. What are a team from Kazakhstan doing in the Champions League? I don't understand. They're in Asia. But they're in the Champions League. I don't quite understand the whole... they had to travel far here tonight for that game, far to London. I mean, it's far. Kazakhstan is far. So, I don't know, I mean... Luckily, Arsenal didn't have to travel there. Jeez, it's miles away. I flew over at one point on my way to Thailand. Kazakhstan is far away. That's where Borat comes from, Kazakhstan. Borat. He comes from Kazakhstan. Okay, I'm tired. Need to go to sleep. Alright, 10 minutes. I'm gonna brush my teeth again. Go to bed. I'll get my beauty sleep. Yeah, but still win UCL title this season. Who? Spurs? I think Spurs are going to win the Champions League this season. You're funny. I like your sense of humor. You're going to win an argument. Jesus. Maybe if all the other teams that are left are amateur teams, they might have a chance. Depends if they're playing against amateur teams, then maybe 5-a-side like Interpub. They probably have a chance against an Interpub side. But not against a professional team. And the last time they won the Premier League, or the First Division as it was called, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, it was in 1963 or something. That was a hell of a long time ago. They never won the Premier League, just the old First Division. They're going to be relegated this season. Relegation is coming, I think, on the horizon. Couple of more losses and they could be in the relegation zone. That's the thing, they'll always just survive and stay in the league, but never be quite good enough to do anything. That's messed up. It's the history of the Spurs. It's not this. It's the history of the Spurs. Oh, Manuel smashes it over. Yeah, like last year, 17 PL won Europa League. Amateur competition, amateur teams. Rambo Spurs. Yeah, real madness in the penalty box there, guys, for Kairat. I mean, they were all over the place at the back. They've done well, in fairness, though. The main thing is the league, though. Yeah, I mean, you want to win trophies. Okay, you'll win if you have a chance of winning something. You're going to take your best chance at it. But the main thing for teams is the league. I mean, not because Arsenal are top. I don't think we're going to win it. And we've been runner-up the last 3 seasons, but I don't think we're going to win it this year either at this point. But in my opinion, we won't. But you want to show yourself in the league. Yeah? You want to show what you can do. I mean, the league is the one. 38 games, home and away. You need everything to win the league. You need resolve, you need discipline, you need skill, and a bit of luck too. You need, goals, strong defense. To win the league, you need everything. The team that wins the league, it's a fantastic achievement to win the league in England, to win the Premier Division. That's why every team will be judged upon. Arsenal with 3 runners up. I think this season is not going to be any better, to be honest. In my opinion. Respectfully to other people out there. Spurs champions UCL this season and relegation championship. Yeah, not a hope of that happening. Maybe the relegation part, but not the Champions League. Too many good teams. Too many good teams. Yeah, best of luck to them. I hope they avoid the relegation battle. At the moment, it looks like they've been drawn into a relegation battle, but what part of the world are you in? Do you mind me asking? What part of the world are you living in? Are you living in the UK? Or where are you living? I'm in Switzerland, I don't know. Right, here we go, restart. Skilly was fouled. Kairat have it back. They're playing it on the left-hand side. Oh my god. They have it in the penalty area. Their keeper has it. He smashes it up the field. But Arsenal win it again. Kepa has it. He's outside the D. Plays it to Mosquera. He's looking for movement ahead of him. He's taking the ball out. Plays it to the right. Lewis Skelly. Odegaard. Halfway inside the Kairat half. Eze. Nothing ball. I mean, what was Eze doing? He's been crap the last couple of games. Eze wins it back. A simple pass. Nice ball to Gabriel Jesus just past the post. Good shot. Good shot, but just past the post. It's a good shot by Jesus. He took it well, opened his body up. He was onside. He was in. Just put it past the post. Nice touch. He opened his body up. Little curler. Couldn't quite get the curl on it that he wanted. If you want to angle it or maybe hit it down the center of the goal, like, just smash it with more power. Jordan. Wow. Jeez. That's interesting. I hope life over there is good anyway. I hope you're doing well. At what time is it there now? It must be like. What time is it here? I mean, here it's almost 11. Jordan, it must be. Like 1 a.m.? 1 a.m. maybe? Kairat defending to play it out. 3 minutes to go, guys. Then brush teeth time. Right at the bed for me. That's all she wrote for the old school gunner. 12:46 a.m. and here it's 10:46. Not crazy. I hope things are going well over there. I hope you're doing okay. Happy. Hope that the weather is better than here in Switzerland. Right, Gabriel Jesus. Tidy finish. And it's a goal. 4-1. You said 4-1, yeah? Looks like it is going to be 4-1. Boom shakalak. He believes in Jesus. Jesus scored the goal for him. Arsenal for Kairat 1. The man that believes in Jesus has got the goal. His own name is Jesus. I just love giving it to Jesus after that. You just can't help yourself, guys. It's just very easy to poke fun at him now. Alright, so we're 4-1 up. Game is almost done. We're free holding things up. 88 minutes. I think there was a substitution. Yeah. Some guy's praying before he comes on. He's probably praying to Jesus. It's full time. Give me my bet, please. Yes. Nargard is going off, guys, and some guy called Ibrahim is going on. Recently turned 18, guys, a DM, defensive midfielder. Another guy that's been at the club since the age of 8. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, huh? All these makeshift players coming through, fair enough, but I need a little bit more than that, really, in fairness, Arteta. 89 minutes gone, guys. Game almost over. Yeah, keeper throws it out. They're bringing it forward, Kairat. Oh, I'm tired. Time for bed. Jesus again. Keeper does well. Jesus wasn't on his side then. Jesus deserted Jesus in that moment. He's a big fan of Jesus, but Jesus was not on his side there. He abandoned him. All right. Oi, straight to Eze. Tried to go all the way through Eze. It was good feed, actually, good move, but Kairat just managed to get a foot in and stop it. Ibrahim, straight away, little ball through. Madueke was caught back on his heels. Eze there with a nice bit of skill, tried to break through. Alright, injury time, guys. Here we go. Madueke, White, Odegaard. Oi. Odegaard with a shot but deflected. It was the one in, I think, there. It's on target. But it's a corner to Arsenal. The shot was deflected, guys. Out for a corner. That'll make a great play. Jesus. Guys. This is scary, man. So many results City has to count, and I'm hoping Napoli can get a last minute draw versus Chelsea. Yeah, good old Napoli, yeah. Good team. Good part of Italy. Famous team. Chelsea were a difficult team to play against, but City has to count on so many. Damon. Aye. Hope we're keeping well, Damon, man. Hope we're doing good. And I've been nerve-wracking, yeah. I'm gonna wrap up the stream soon, guys. Time for me to go to sleep. I think that's basically full time anyway. There's like 30 seconds to go. Time for me to sleep. Kairat switching on the ball. Mosquera, Arsenal clear it, Ben White up the park. And for Jesus, but they build again Kairat. Yeah, good night to you too, yeah. Oh, it's a goal for Kairat. 4-2. What? The final word to... Now it's 4-2. Aye. Arsenal for Kai 2. That looks to be it, guys. Full time. Yeah, crazy, yeah. They got a goal right at the end. Like in the last 10 seconds, it was a good goal. Nice play. Nice ball in. And a good header. Great ball in, yeah, and a great header. That's all it was about it. Good play. It was a good header, though. Maybe to say he could have missed, but it was a good header. That's it, guys. Full time. Was it 3-2 or 4-2? I was 3-2, not 4-2. Sorry. Arsenal 3, Kairat 2, full time. 3-2. So they got the win. Arsenal top of the pile, 24 over 24. All right, guys. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. I am going to go to sleep. I've been up since 4:45 in the morning, so I need to get some rest. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Pick up yourself, Damon. Pick up to Jacob. Take it easy over in Jordan, yeah. And Damon, see you later, man. Good night, guys. Peace.